Hello! Welcome back. Well, after a long and arduous dungeon run, so to speak, we tried to find our way to a safe place. We found this druid camp. Unfortunately, the doors were closed. And also, even more unfortunately, these people dragged some goblins with them back to the gates. Not very good for us, as we want to go in, restock on resources, and maybe see if they had something good stuff. So now we gotta help them fight. So they are preparing their stand and trying to open the gates. Not really well protected. Easily could have blocked those, but so the guys are then preparing themselves, getting into a defensive stance to fight the encroaching goblins. There is also allies coming from the walls. Get Will the Warlock, preparing to stab and Eldritch Blast the goblins into next summer. We got ourselves into a nice position to aid the unfortunate souls being attacked by goblins. And we tactfully and efficiently cover the ground in red blood. Why did I specify red blood? I don't know. I think I played too many other games. The goblins and the vargs are taken down without any casualties, mind you. We're quite efficient this time around, believe it or not. A few fast strokes and a little bit of now blue ground, because, you know, blue is a lot prettier than red. At least, blood red. Ice blue, prettier than blood red. Confirmed. We get rid of the wargs, get rid of the goblins, everyone is safe. He finally opens the door properly and fast, so we can get in. And they can get in. At this point, we also managed to level up, get some more power. I looked through the different classes, which is for Fighter, Battlemaster, Eldritch Knight, and Champion. I decided to go with the Battlemaster because of a lot of tactics and strategies and abilities that you can have during combat. I looked through all the different types of them and chose that one. My lovely Lacelle also gets a level up. For her, I still don't go with Eldritch Knight, but I choose Champion for her. You know, let her be the fighter of fighters. Because who doesn't love to be, be the fighter of fighters? Especially when you're a Gith, like, they just like being have more fighter in their fighter. She's pretty damn good at it too, might I add. So after a quick little level up boost, we head into the grove, or I guess just the refugee camp above the grove, and we meet Sevlor and the guy that almost got killed by goblins, having a quarrel. I try to step in, try to be reasonable, and not sure how well it worked, but, I tried to be reasonable. After a successful fail, and then a successful clear, we managed to let them make peace. I definitely didn't use one too many dice right there, but they managed to make peace, which at one point I actually thought they were making peace because they got really close to each other. I was like, are you gonna kiss or something? But no, they were just like breathing each other's air, trying to figure out who's the most cowardice. Well, both those are safe and sound. After that, we all went on a shopping spree, talking to the different people around, checking out the different stores, because, this is the first store we found after, getting kidnapped at a Baldur's Gate. I was just having a nice day, and then, poof, kidnapped. This shop is just the basic trader in the refugee camp. He is a druid, but he does have a good amount of interesting equipment, not too much that I necessarily want to get, and the ones I want to get are way too expensive. And We have a wizard in the party, so you can imagine gold being a bit of an issue. But we didn't go around the camp for even more things. Specifically finding the other shops. I found a merchant? I found a smith. A tiefling smith. Which, he had some good equipment, that's all I'm saying. Like, he was stacked. He was really stacked. Again, unfortunately, I couldn't afford stuff, so, even though I did sell most of my stuff to the druid trader, up on the little hill, but, you know, you give and you take. I did get some stuff from the trader, though. You know, potions and stuff. Luckily, the refugees had set up a little pot to eat soup from. I took some. It didn't allow me to take another, even though this is a very large pot, and it didn't seem to shrink when she took something out of it. I'm just saying, like, she could have given me 2 rations. I mean, but she was very rude about it. Like, when I asked for a second one, like, she didn't want to give me another. Look at this. I had your share. That thing is big and bubbling. That thing is gonna burn to the bottom. I'm just saying. And I'm hungry. We found the informant that Lacelle were looking for. Just scared the living crap out of him. It was intense. It got a little bit warm. If you know what I mean. Wink, wink. We did get a lot of information, like there is a group of gifts further up the road, and that's where a crash should be in their party. So after completely humiliating this man, step on me, we then decided to let him go and be on his way. You know, with like 10 times less dignity than he had before, but you know, you give and you take. I mean, when Mommy Lacelle says something, you listen to Mommy Lacelle. You know. After that groveling, she grabbed a hold of me and said, like, we need to find this crash. The crash is our only chance. I mean, there are a few other chances, but yes, the crash is a very good option. And as I said, when Mommy Lacelle says something, we follow. And here is Will, the blade of frontiers, the hunter of demons. Why he does this, I don't know. Maybe made a deal with someone. Maybe I mean, he is skilled. Unfortunately, he did lose all the skill from the tadpole because, you know, it bit a little bit hard on his little neuron string. But hey, you gotta something. There's always a cost from power, even if it's, you know, from other sources. After a quick little chat or study of how well treated the kids, our little tadpoles decided to have a makeout session. They're very fond of having a makeout session. I don't know. I mean, he's a handsome lad. I'm a good-looking woman, but you know, they do what they do. I also found some tiefling kids here. They were oddly suspicious. They definitely knew more than they were letting on. And one even had a little bit of a shop where he showed me a magic trick. I countered that magic trick with a magic trick of my own. He was very impressed with my handiwork, my nimble fingers, my sleight of hand. That's what it was. After a magnificent roll. Well, I mean, we all know how this goes, you know. I'm just that good at, you know, trickery. Like, I am so good, he didn't even notice that I changed the color of the dice right in front of his eyes. And then, voila! The ring is gone. He was so impressed he allowed me to look through his store, his pack. It was mainly mainly food. And some magic rings that had little value. Yeah, he's a very good con artist, okay. He and his gang probably just pickpockets people and then just sells it back to them. I mean, or you know, just takes the food out of all the places. Just look at how much food they have, and the pot can't be shared. And I am the bad person. Well, after making some new friends with the young tieflings, he was very impressed with my magic trick. Because I was supposed to pay for the little ring, but I made it as a lesson. So, and then we headed into the grove.